This is an apple, and these are some of the most common everyday foods in the world. They all rely on the exact same molecule to taste sweet, fructose. Normally, your body burns sugar for energy, but fructose is different. It bypasses your normal metabolism entirely and mainlines straight into your liver. 100 years ago, fructose was rare. You could really only find it in seasonal fruit and honey. But in the 1960s, scientists discovered a way to convert the glucose found in cornstarch into fructose, which was significantly cheaper, easier to handle, and sweeter than regular sugar. The food industry started pumping it into nearly everything we eat, and it triggered a silent global epidemic that is currently giving 2 billion people a deadly disease. Right now, roughly 1 in every 4 human beings on Earth has a condition called fatty liver disease. For decades, we thought we knew exactly who got liver disease. It was an old person's disease, or a direct consequence of a lifetime of heavy drinking. But the data is changing terrifyingly fast. Today, hospitals are being flooded with patients in their 20s and 30s. And the scariest part? Millions of them look perfectly healthy on the outside. We have a cultural obsession with the scale. We've been conditioned to believe that if your weight is normal and your BMI is in the green zone, your internal organs must be perfectly healthy. But your body doesn't care about the scale. In the medical world, there is a phenomenon known as TOFI. It stands for thin outside, fat inside. You see, there are 2 main types of fat in your body. Subcutaneous fat is the kind you can pinch. It sits just under the skin. It's the fat we constantly try to diet and exercise away. But biologically speaking, subcutaneous fat is actually relatively safe. It's your body's natural, intended storage unit. Research shows the body has a fat limit. Beyond it, fat turns toxic and harms your organs. When that happens, the excess fat has to go somewhere. So it starts packing itself deep inside your abdomen, wrapping around your organs and invading your liver. This is visceral fat. It is totally invisible from the outside. You can have a flat stomach and a completely normal BMI, while your liver is slowly suffocating in a layer of toxic inflammatory fat. And because these patients don't look overweight, routine liver scans are often skipped until the internal scarring is already severe.
Modern living has actually upgraded the methods. Okay, now it add genetics, add hormonal issues like PCOS, and then sudden weight gain, and then boom, the liver is tired. So fatty liver is no longer an old people's disease. It is a lifestyle disease, and young adults are catching it fast.
But how exactly did modern living upgrade this damage? To understand why our livers are so exhausted, and why even thin people are suddenly accumulating this invisible visceral fat, we have to look at the fuel we are pumping into the machine. When we say the word sugar, we usually think of it as one single thing. But your body treats different sugars entirely differently. Take glucose. Glucose is the basic fuel of life. Every cell in your body, from your brain to your muscles, runs on it. When you eat glucose, it enters your bloodstream, and your body immediately starts using it as energy. But fructose is a completely different story. It completely bypasses the body's normal energy sensors. Fructose can only be processed in one place, your liver. Now, if you eat a whole apple, the fructose is locked inside a tight matrix of fiber. It hits your liver slowly, drop by drop. Your liver can handle that easily. But when we strip that fiber away to make juices, sodas, and ultra-processed snacks, we aren't giving the liver drops anymore. We're hitting it with a fire hose. The liver gets overwhelmed. It can't process it fast enough. So it panics and triggers a process called de novo lipogenesis. Literally translated, making new fat.
And instead of spending the sugar, it says, let me see if this one has fat. So it goes straight to storage.
And that is the core problem with the modern diet. Because fructose is incredibly cheap, it's used as a filler in almost every packaged food on the grocery shelf. We are constantly, and often unknowingly, forcing our livers into this panic storage mode. But the liver isn't just an empty warehouse. It is a highly complex, 500-function chemical processing plant. And once that toxic fat takes over the liver, it starts to break down. So if our modern environment is constantly overloading the filter, how do we protect it? You can't just stop eating, but you can change how the food hits your system. It starts by building a biological shield. And the first layer of that shield is fiber. When you eat plant-based foods, like lentils, chickpeas, and leafy greens, the fiber acts as a physical net inside your digestion. It severely slows down the absorption of sugar, meaning your liver gets a manageable drip of energy instead of a panic-inducing flood. But prevention isn't just about what you eat. It's about where that energy goes. Right now, your muscles are the largest metabolic sinks in your body. They act like giant sponges for sugar, but they only soak up that sugar when they are moving. A simple 20-minute walk right after a meal physically forces your muscles to burn the sugar circulating in your blood before it can ever reach the liver to be stored as fat. And for the fat that is already trapped in the liver, your body has a built-in transport system to get it out. It relies on specific, naturally occurring nutrients like lecithin and choline. Think of these nutrients as a delivery service for your cells. They grab onto the fat trapped inside the liver and help move it back out into the body where it can finally be burned as energy. Unlike your heart, your liver has a superpower. It can literally grow back to full size in weeks, even if you lose 70% of it. That means the fat, the inflammation, the chemical overload, it is not a permanent life sentence. But step 2 of this recovery is even simpler than the first. To let the liver fully rebuild, you have to do absolutely nothing.
Sleep like your liver depends on it because it actually does. You actually need at least 6 to 9 hours of sleep every day.
When you sleep, your digestion stops and your insulin drops. Your liver finally switches from storage mode to cleaning mode, burning off those toxic fat droplets to heal itself. 2 billion people are walking around with a failing liver, assuming it's just an inevitable part of getting older. But your liver isn't dying of old age, it's dying of exhaustion. Stop poisoning the filter, move your muscles, get your nutrients, and go to sleep. Let the hardest working organ in your body finally do its job.
Mega, we care.